There are around 7 million carers in the UK, making that 1 in every 10 people. 3 in 5 people will be a carer at some point in their lives. Carers are quite often forgotten heroes in the community. It is time they are given a platform to raise awareness for what they do. The following is an interview I conducted on the life of a carer.
I'm Marie Villa, 54, from Derry, and I'm a carer. I've been in care for about 15 years. I'm a carer for my mother who has dementia, and up until 2 years ago I was caring for my stepfather who had a form of leukemia. Because it was my mother and stepfather that I was taking care of, I took comfort in the fact that I believe they were getting the best care. I didn't have to worry about, whether they were being fed or dressed or given their medication, because I was there doing it night and day. But on the flip side of that, it means that I'd be isolated, I feel lonely, and your social life's just out the window. Well, I don't actually sleep very much at night. I would sleep for about 15 minutes at a time. I always be kind of worried about going into deep sleep in case my mommy needs me during the night. If she goes a wandering, I have to be alert. But normally I would get up in the morning, get her medication ready, get her breakfast ready, and go up and get her up. And if she's having a bad day, then I might have to help her with washing and getting dressed. Other times she can do some of it herself. And then we'd sit for a while, we'd chat, watch a bit of TV, and then I would take her out in the car. Either go do a bit of shopping, or maybe take a drive down to a beach. I think to stimulate her mind, just give her a day out, just make things a bit nicer for her. It is basically being my mommy now, but when I was looking after my stepfather, it was quite different. We had carers coming in, we had nurses coming in, doctors occasionally. There was a lot more, medical people involved in this care, because he needed fed, he needed changed, he needed toileted. Like, they taught us how to, turn him in the bed when we needed to change his bed or needed to change him. The carers come on 4 times a day then. So there was always people about, always. So the care was a lot different for my stepfather than it is now for my mommy. I feel that caring does impact on your mental health. Periods of depression, just sort of lack of confidence in your own ability, because you worry that, am I the best person to do this job for them? I would hate to think that I would compromise on the quality of their care. Because my mum has dementia, my granny had dementia, I also fear that I'll end up with dementia. That is frightening. There are times when I get to a very low point, but I have to just get on with things. I can't lie down under it. My mummy relies on me. To be honest with you, the financial side of things keeps me awake at night, because I have no savings, no pension, no income. I'm 54. This isn't going to change anyway soon. What am I going to do? What's my future going to hold for me? My security? There is none. You're all the time worried about how you're going to make ends meet, but you have no way of increasing your income, because you can't work. You're a carer, you're there 24/7, you cannot go out to work. It's the fact that your financial side can't change. A lot of times, people end up having to make a tough decision that they have to put their loved ones in their care home, and they don't actually want to put them in their care home, but financially they just can't cope. For a start, the government should take a look at the amount of care allowance that we get. The pressure should be taken off us somewhere. We are saving them money. We are saving them a lot of money. So they should look at what they can do to help us, to make life a wee bit easier for us. Whether it is giving us a proper wage for what we do, or helping us out in other ways, like the winter fuel allowance, or making sure that we don't have to be shortfall when we're renting privately. There needs to be an overhaul of what they believe we need, because what they believe we need and what we actually need is 2 completely different things, and no one seems to be looking into it properly to help. There has to be more options available to carers, and for God's sake, we need a bit of help. Some of the charities are fantastic. Dementia and Alzheimer's Society, they contacted us. They run a few courses, to give us a bit more information on what we would be dealing with as my mummy's dementia went on. courses were fantastic and give us a lot of information we were not aware of. Like they send us newsletters, there's team mornings, and as I say, they're always sending us new information on what's happening and what's available to us. They're fantastic. I don't think they get enough credit for what the work they do, or enough funding for what they do. Same with when my stepfather was concerned. The Macmillan nurses, the Marie Curie nurses, fantastic people, very caring people who did a lot for us. Even just, being there so that I could, go out for a wee while or there to help, and they do a lot of fantastic work.
Carers have an extremely mentally and physically challenging job, but unfortunately, aside from charities, they have a very weak support system, and it is time to make a change for the selfless people in our community.